Why do like 80% of newborn mammals just come out as a tiny unidentifiable pink thing? It depends on the type of mammal. Herd animals are able to keep up with adults the same day they are born. Other mammals are developed enough that they can be left alone for hours at a time while their mother forages. Some animals, like humans, need near constant care. It all depends on the lifestyle of the animal and what is required for survival. Basically, if walking or running is very important to escape danger, then the baby better start running quickly. Cool example: bunny newborns are small pink things because they hide to escape. Hare newborns are ready to go because hares don't dig dens. The babies need to start running for their life. Well, jump. Hare newborns are ridiculously adorable and very recognizable by the black points on their ears. We get a lot of them in the wildlife rehab I volunteer at. Newborn mammals are either precocial or altricial. Precocial animals are able to more or less take care of themselves, or at least escape from predators, within hours or minutes of being born, e.g., hoofed mammals, whales or dolphins, hares or jackrabbits. Altricial animals are born helpless, naked, totally dependent on their parents, and sometimes even blind, e.g., rabbits, marsupials, cats, primates. Each strategy has its advantages. But there's really no way to get the best of both worlds, so natural selection favors those who take it to one extreme or the other. That's why you see so many pink altricial blobs among newborn mammals, while the rest are trotting or hopping around while literally wet behind the ears. The same applies to birds. As for why the pink baby blobs all look alike, I'm guessing it's for the same reason that vertebrate embryos start out like little fish or tadpoles. Since we are all related, we look similar until we grow into our distinctive selves. Smaller, less developed babies allow larger litters. Animals that give birth to fully developed babies can't have as many babies as those who give birth to less developed ones. It depends on which model of reproduction a species used to propagate. In general, they fall into two strategies: lots of babies or very few babies. If a species has a lot of babies in the litter, it is more advantageous for the mother to gestate as little as possible. If that litter dies, who cares? She can have hundreds more. It is more important that she keep herself healthy eater than giving everything to the child. The more undeveloped they are, the fewer resources she has to devote to them in utero. The more undeveloped they are, they're more like pink tubes they look, because we all descend from a common ancestor whose fetuses looked like that. The reason that 80% of newborn mammals look like fleshy tubes of lipstick is because the vast majority of mammals are on the smaller size. Yes, there is megafauna, but for every species of elephant alive today, there are 100 species of rodents. Generally, it's about how developed an animal can be and still pass down the birth canal. The more developed it is, the more it can fend for itself or begin walking. If an animal has a nest or some other shelter to give birth in, then it could be more protected, thus less developed when born. If you think of marsupials, they are born as tiny little pink jelly beans, pretty much an early stage fetus. But because they'll go straight into the pouch, they'll have a lot of protection and not need much of their own mobility, hence why they can be born so early in development.
Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next exciting video.